Like the revisionist history, like the quick history we have of Native Americans is that they were like one with nature and peaceful.
Right.
And it's like, it's actually borderline racist where you're taking away the agency of them. Like,
Right.
they were people.
Right.
They were shitty.
Right.
They were just as shitty.
Right.
So, you know.
They had issues. Yeah. Because I think like most people don't know because you read this book, but like most people think, I think like America, the United States came in, ripped these good, nature-loving Native Americans from their land, put them on reservations, and we owe them everything. Like we are horrible, so horrible to them, which I'm sure is all true. I know that that is all true.
Yeah.
But the problem is that the Comanches, is it just one tribe of the Native Americans, the Comanches were bad? Or like, did you learn that like a bunch of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a ton. There was so many tribes. And
Right.
they were, like the Comanche, when they but like the early records of the Comanche were like, they were kind of up in like the Rockies, and they were little tiny guys. That's another thing.
Squeaks, we call them on the show. They were
all
squeaks.
like, because we have this version of Native Americans that are like the northeastern, the woodland tribes where they're all like avatars.
Right.
Like long and sinuous, how do I say that word?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Cinnabon? Sinewy?
Cinnamony?
Anyway, long avatar people.
Long avatar people. Okay.
But then you head out west, and they were much more like Mexicans.
Right. Just little squeaks.
Little tiny guys.
But those were the Comanches were the squeaks?
The Comanches were the squeaks. Too.
But they were fucking...
And they sucked for a while. And then when the Spanish came over, brought the horses, and then the horses would start to escape and get out. And certain tribes didn't know what to do. Like the Apache were just eating the horses.
Really?
They weren't sure how to... like, these things are good. We're going to keep munching these.
Yeah.
And then the Comanches started riding them and got, like, incredible at it. And then, so for, like, centuries, they were the lowest on the pecking order, and they would get fucked up by
Comanches.
everybody. Yeah, the Comanches would get rocked by everybody, and then they got horses and just... They got revenge, dude. They Columbined out.
Right.
All the people that were picking on them
got
paid
fucked.
for it.
They got it. They got it hard. Wow. It's crazy to think back in history like, yeah, that's just what it is. Like news of something just took months.
Yeah, some guy had to like walk to St. Louis.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of guys coming.
Yeah.
Like 40 years later.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
See one white dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Well, it's like I always would think too, like writing letters like in the Civil War, like a soldier writing a letter to like his mom or wife and be like, I'm alive, I'm great, I survived this battle. And then it gets there 4 months later, it's like, no, dude, you died a day later. So it's like, as their wife, I'd be like, I don't believe that. Like, are you alive or dead? I always thought about that. Because it just takes too long for me to fucking know if that, like I would just be sitting in constant anxiety.
Yeah, if you were in the Civil War?
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah,
there was a gun in the Civil War called the Devil's Breath. I was like, I don't want to smell that.
It would suck. A lady threw up in the front row during one of my sets. Yeah.
Why?
She tried
What
to
happened?
sneak it. She tried to sneak it, throw up. She was like, just rolled down her shirt, dude.
Did you call her out?
I was like, holy shit, that lady's throwing up. Yeah, he's like, you guys ever seen a fucking horse? That's what I thought. You're going to do what we say.
Yeah. I would have fucking just been like, I literally, if I was Christopher Columbus, when I got off on the shores with that horse, I would have fucking taken that horse right into the shores, let all the Native Americans see me, and then just start sucking that horse's dick just to show them that I'm in charge. Just right in front of them, just on the knees, double barrel blowjob, and let that horse shoot its load all over my face, and then just get up and be like, I'm your master now.
Yeah.
That would work.
Absolutely.
I mean, that would hold up today. If I saw a guy pull up off a boat with a horse and fuck it, I'd be like, that's
dude.
I'm going to listen to what he's got to
exactly.
say.
Yeah.
He's got some ideas.
Yeah. Because Comanches did they have like writing or an alphabet or anything?
No. They use like, most of these tribes use like knots on a string to like communicate. I don't know how the fuck it even works. They'd be like, this is time.
Really?
They had like beads to be like, here's our story. People be like, what the fuck? You gave us a necklace?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the history of our tribe. Like,
like, what?
We're going to go ahead and write your history.
Yeah, just read it.